Hello, I ventured out of the villages again. I'm on 441, just north of the villages, Summerfield. And today I am at Love Inc.'s. And I'm going in here to interview Julia, which you'll find her very delightful. And you'll see more here shortly. Hi, welcome to another edition of This Week in the Villages. I ventured about 3 or 4 miles north of the villages today to come out to Love Inc., which is a great organization, and I can't even begin to tell you everything they do. But luckily today I am joined by Julia Ray, and she is the Association Executive Director. She gave me her title. I didn't want to screw that up. So anyway, without me keep on burning time, let me introduce Julia.
Hi, thanks for having me. So Love Inc. is a 501c3 nonprofit. We are a couple miles north of the villages, and we serve cities all the way from Wildwood all the way north to Bellevue, and 9 different cities in between, including Ocklawaha, the villages, and Lady Lake, all of those. And so what does it mean when we say we serve them? We do everything that we can. So whether it's food insecurity, housing, clothing, diapers for your child, whatever the case may be, our main goal at Love in the Name of Christ is to mobilize the local church. We're a Christian nonprofit, and so we have about 46 partner churches.
Wow.
And we try to mobilize every single one of them because it's really easy to sit in the pew and say, yeah, that needs to be done, get it finished. Mm-hmm. We try to get the people up out of the pews to get the work done. And so we are a hub, and we try to organize these churches. 46 churches, some of them house some of what we call our gap ministries, whether it's a mother who needs diapers or clothing for her child. One of our churches, our partner churches, they have that. We have a clothing ministry housed by another partner church. And so basically what we do at Love Inc., we get that initial call. Someone calls in, I can't get to work. I can't get to my job interview. I don't have gas for my car. That's the initial issue, right? But that's not everything. Love Inc. focuses on holistic help. And what does that mean to us? We're gonna hear your story about how you don't have gas to get to this job interview. But how did we get there? What's going on in your life? We ask hard questions, not to promote embarrassment or judgment, but to holistically, we don't wanna slap a Band-Aid on the problem. We wanna make sure that not only are we helping fix that one issue, but holistically transforming your life. And we do that with love and kindness, the way that we know that Christ looks on us. And so we try to get that whole story. We ask questions about budget. We ask questions about who's in your home, and all of these things. And so we can get the full picture. And once we get the full picture, we found out you don't just not have gas to get to your job interview. You're living in your car. Why? Mm-hmm. How do we get you out of your car? How do we get you to want to walk with us? Love Inc. is all about a hand up, not a hand out. How much skin do you have in the game? And so we focus on that, and we have so many programs that talk about that mutual participation. And one of those is our Clothe-a-Kid program. And that's coming up at the end of July. We started our campaign actually today. And so what that is we sponsor children to get brand new clothing for back to school time. A lot of the people that we serve right in the backyard of the villages, they don't know where maybe their next meal is coming from. They're below poverty line. And so we get these calls from these families, and all they need is a pair of shoes for their kids for the school year. They need a new pair of shorts, a shirt that fits. It's so incredibly important that we get to be the hands and feet of Jesus in that. And so we hear that. And so our goal this year is, with the help of sponsors, that we are always taking the donations, $70 sponsors a child.
Really?
$70 will get them brand new clothes that they get to pick out at Kohl's. $70 worth of clothes, and the parents of those children, they have to have some skin in the game, right? It's $10 per child. They save up, they know how the program works, and that gives them dignity that they've helped their children get these clothing items for the school year. We're not just giving out clothes. we're giving out dignity. We're giving out confidence. We're giving out joy, where a little girl can wear her pink glitter dress that she picked up and she gets to go on the first day of school and be so excited about what it is that she's wearing. And through that, we're loving on them. We not only need sponsors for Clothe-a-Kid, we need people who are willing to shop. And, it's a fun time. It's an hour and a half of your time to go in, you meet with the family, you get to meet the kiddos. Hey, what's your favorite color? What grade are you going into? Oh my gosh, I love that sport too. Oh, you like Hello Kitty? Me too. You get to love on these kids and you get to form relationships. And that is what Love in the Name of Christ is about. It is about forming relationships. It is about loving people the way that we know that Christ has called us to love. And in the meantime, most of the people that we serve are unchurched. They do not have a relationship with Christ. We might be the only interaction that they have with someone where they can feel the love of Jesus. And that is what we do. We don't push religion down their throat. We don't push God down their throat. We simply love them the way that we know we're called to love them, as the church is called to love people. And I think that is the most wonderful thing about what it is we do here. With our Clothe-a-Kid program, with our normal programs that we work on a daily basis, it's all about the relationship. And so we're super excited about this year. We're super excited about our Clothe-a-Kid event and our events to come with the rest of the year. And so it's really exciting to be a part of it here.
I see. Now, if you've never been out here, you need to come out here. This is one of those thrift stores that you don't believe what all they have in this place. Julia met me at the front door, and as we walked through the place, it was like leather furniture, some great artwork, all kinds of things in the store. Tell us more about the store and where does this all come from?
Absolutely, absolutely. So Love in the Name of Christ is our nonprofit, but our number one fundraiser is our upscale resale store, which is called Sensible Furnishings. And all of the items that you see in the store, they're donations. People from all over the place come and donate their gently used items, furniture, clothing, whatever you can think of. And what we do is we go through a processing of them. If it's not good enough to give to my mama, we're not giving it out and we're not reselling it, or we're not giving it out to clients. So our store serves as both. Yes, we're going to sell it to people in the community, and all of that money goes right back into our mission. We're very mission minded, but also it is, if a client calls in and they're like, I need a couch. I don't have a couch. I just moved into this new place. We will pull a couch directly off the floor to give to a client, because that is the process, because that is what we are here for. Everything that you see in this store, believe it or not, is donated.
That's unbelievable.
And we get the craziest things in all of the time.
What's the craziest thing you've gotten?
So we had, probably about a month ago, we had about a 7-foot L-shaped brand new leather couch that went to a very good home. It had a hefty price tag on it, and that was a lot of different ministries that money got to go right back into, which we love. And we do. We get antiques in. We get. There was a point in time last year where we had. Really rare paintings. I don't know if you're an art collector or anything like that. No. It went to an art collector that was more excited than I'd ever seen a person be excited. And so we made a lifelong customer out of them, and they come back all the time because you never know what you're going to get. It's new every single day here at Sensible Furnishings.
I see. Okay, now what I'm going to do, if you follow me, I write a couple paragraphs with each interview. I am going to put a couple links up, and you're suggesting which link should I put in this article?
Absolutely. So I would say if you are interested in our Clothe-a-Kid program, the link where we can sponsor children and also where we can volunteer. We have volunteers. We run based on volunteers. We have a very minimal core staff so that we can keep our costs low, so we can get the most money out into the community to help our fellow community members. And so we need volunteers. Not only do we need volunteers for our Clothe-a-Kid event, we need them on a weekly basis. So if you guys have some extra time and you want to come and volunteer with us, that's my plug. We have a great time here. We're a family, and it's always a great place to be.
So Clothe-a-Kid program, and then how about if I put up about this place, the whole thing?
Absolutely.
Is that good?
Absolutely. I love it.
All right. This has been one of the easiest interviews I've had to do.
I'm a yapper. I'll talk your ear off.
Yeah, we had a little signal if I had to go. But she did good. She stayed within her time allotment. So again, villagers and those who watch, come on. You know, I did Operation Shoebox last week, and that's a great cause. Here's another great cause to get involved in with your time. How about that?
Absolutely.
And you know, your resources, and see the fruits of your efforts come back to you in the community. Agree?
Absolutely. Absolutely.
Okay. Well, there we go. Again, everything will be written out. Links in the paragraph. You can go ahead and let's step up. Come on. This organization is a great organization. I've known them for years. The church that we belong to is big in supporting them. Very much so.
Absolutely.
I get an email about every other week from Susie.
Gotta love Miss Susie Erb. She loves our mission. We love Live Oak. So
Okay, we'll get. You didn't need, we didn't need that plug. But anyway,
the plug is good. One of our partner churches, and if you'd like to be a partner church as well, I'm also the girl to talk to.
you see why. You see why she wears this badge, right? Okay. So anyway. All right. Well, thank you.
Thank you so much.
It's been a great time, and we'll see you again. Bye now.